know, guys, sometimes we get into celebrity drama on this channel, but this time the celebrity drama is mixing with political drama in this story. And that's that Jennifer Aniston and Barack Obama have been having an affair. Damn! Yeah, you heard me correctly. We're gonna talk about these rumors and unpack what it means, and could this cause a political earthquake if true? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better.
Guys, before we get into today's video, please like and subscribe. And today my name has changed on this channel. It is Amala allegedly Epinobi. Please do not sue me, Barack Obama, okay? We're gonna be talking about rumors that have been circulating that Barack Obama has been having an affair with none other than Jennifer Aniston. And I'm gonna break down how this news came to light and why people are talking about it. Now, this all starts with a DM that is now circulating all over the internet about Jennifer Aniston and her close circle of friends now becoming aware that she's allegedly having an affair with Barack Obama. This tweet is from Melanie King. It says, breaking, a leaked DM from Jennifer Aniston's friend confirms that she is dating Barack Obama. Now here's the screenshot of the DM. It says, yesterday's DM. He's with Jennifer Aniston. My old manager, now a friend, is connected to her inner circle. At a gathering with Jennifer's friends, the affair came up casually. Jennifer herself admitted it. They were sitting with a psychic, which makes it sound surreal, but it's definitely not a secret among her close friends. Guys, the tea is piping hot, but is the tea true? And I find myself, of course, confused, but also without a lot of clarity on this situation. Recently, Barack Obama posted this on X, a photo of him and Michelle. Happy birthday to the love of my life, Michelle Obama. You fill every room with warmth, wisdom, humor, and grace, and you look good doing it. I'm so lucky to be able to take on life's adventure with you. Love you. And there's the photo. Now, we all know with these political marriages and relationships, there is oftentimes a lot going on behind the scenes that we don't get to see with our own two eyes. And we know that these presidents and politicians, they can get around. And I wonder if that's the case for Barack Obama. And it's gonna be interesting to find this out, I guess, later down the line as people start to address this alleged affair between him and Jennifer Aniston, because Barack Obama has always been that marriage man. He and Michelle were put together at the hip and they went everywhere together and they had this strong bond that has spanned over decades in their marriage, and they've constantly talked about the uphill battles that they fight in their marriage alongside the highs that they get and the positivity with being with one another. And not to kick somebody while they're down, because if this rumor is true, Michelle Obama is probably feeling pretty down right now, but people are remarking on the fact that he decided to post this photo of her, and the lighting is not the best. Libs of TikTok says, the fact that you posted this picture of your wife, I didn't believe the divorce rumors. I do now. Oh my gosh. Poor Michelle. Now, of course, we'll all remember that there has always been speculation about the relationship between Barack and Michelle. In fact, many have speculated that he's gay. Here's a clip from Tucker.
In 2008, it became really clear that Barack Obama had been having sex with men and smoking crack. And a guy came forward, Larry Sinclair, and said, I'll sign an affidavit. And he did. I'll take a lie detector. And he did. I smoked crack with Barack Obama and had sex with him. Well, that was obviously true. Nobody reported it, not because they were squeamish about sex or drugs, but because the Obama campaign said anyone who reports on this gets no access to the Obama campaign. And so they didn't report on it.
Y'all, I don't know what to believe. I also remember stories back in the day, and you'll tell me if you remember these as well, of Obama having written letters when he was younger about fantasizing about being with men, although not acting on it. Y'all let me know if you remember that story circulating. So I don't know, maybe we have a bisexual queen in Barack Obama. I don't know, guys. Why are we even talking about this? I guess we're talking about this because if the business is true, people say it has deeper implications in that it's going to affect the political landscape, especially if Barack and Michelle end up choosing to divorce. Megyn Kelly had much to say on this topic, and she sort of thrust this whole rumor into the spotlight by talking about it on her show. So let's watch a clip.
Up in the rumor mill about their marriage. First, on January 15th, in the Substack of Jessica Reed Krause, also known as House and Habit, she posts the following. Michelle Obama's absence at Jimmy Carter's funeral certainly raised some eyebrows, but yesterday's announcement that she won't be attending Trump's inauguration confirms something is definitely going on between her and Barack. Whispers about cracks in their relationship have been circulating in D.C. for over a year now, but this feels like the first public proof of a marriage on the rocks. If I had to guess, they will wait until after the inauguration to announce it. Timing, is everything. And yet the story doesn't end there. For months, I've heard Jennifer Aniston's name tied to Barack. Then Jessica cites a DM she received the day before. Quote, he's with Jennifer Aniston. My old manager, now a friend, is connected to her inner circle. At a gathering with Jennifer's friends, the affair came up casually. Jennifer herself admitted it. They were sitting with a psychic, which makes it sound surreal, but it's definitely not a secret among her closest friends. Then yesterday, Meghan McCain had a discussion about this on her show, suggesting she is hearing the same. She had on Tara Palmieri, who's a reporter, saying, fast and furious loud, I've been hearing this rumor about the Obamas getting a divorce from reputable people. I'm not talking about TMZ, she says. I'm talking about very serious journalists telling me they are hearing that the Obama divorce rumors are true. And Tara, who's a senior political correspondent for Puck, says, I've certainly heard it for a while too, even before Michelle said she wasn't coming to the inauguration. I do not know whether this is true at all, but if it is true, it truly would be a political earthquake in Democrat circles. Never mind America. I don't remember a presidential divorce in modern history.
So yeah, multiple people picking up this story. It's circulating. There are rumors being substantiated by people within her inner circle and by people outside of it. So I guess we're going to wait and see whether or not this comes to fruition. But I can say, where has Michelle Obama been? We haven't seen her in quite some time. And I do remember her talking about her relationship with Barack Obama and saying it's been a pretty difficult one. In fact, in this next clip, she says that she hated Barack Obama or disliked him for at least 10 years of their marriage when they had young children.
Times, and people think I'm being catty by saying this. It's like there were 10 years when I couldn't stand my husband. Yeah. You know?
Do say that. You say
10 years. And guess when it happened? When those kids were little, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because, you can be all great individually when you're just married. You got your life, he's got his, you come together. It's all, ooh, good to see you, bye, take it easy. And then you have kids.
Not take it easy.
Take it easy, you're traveling, that's great, good. I get to hang out and watch the TV I want to watch.
Right.
But the minute we had kids, it was like, where are you going? And how far? And you start measuring, it's like, how many diapers did you change? And, oh, you're golfing? Yeah. Oh, you got time? Oh, you got time to golf? How you at the gym all the time?
Very telling. But it's difficult to tell. When you're married to somebody or in a long-term relationship, this sort of stuff happens all the time where you fall in and out of love with one another, things change and life happens and you have children and the dynamic shifts and then you start building resentment towards one another. But that doesn't ultimately have to lead to something like infidelity where your marriage is broken up, especially by somebody like Jennifer Aniston. Ooh, would that be a low blow? But of course, the internet sleuths are working on this story and they found this old video of Jennifer Aniston on Jimmy Kimmel where she's asked about her relationship with Barack Obama.
The magazine that came out a couple of weeks ago, In Touch, said the truth about Jen and Barack. Now,
that was, of all the calls you get from your publicist where you're just like, oh no, what's it gonna be? Or the email saying, some cheesy tabloid is gonna make up a story, and then it's that.
Yeah. Does your publicist ever go like, is there any truth to this? Or is it...
No, that is absolutely untrue.
Well, I know it's not true.
Yeah.
I just don't know if everybody knows.
Well, it is untrue.
Some people, it is untrue. So the truth about Jen and Barack is that there is no truth.
There is no
untrue.
truth.
You know Barack Obama.
I've met him once.
Met him once.
I know Michelle more than him.
What is there a truth about you and Michelle that we should know?
That is not true.
So, knowing that,
Oh, and I should mention, now that this story is circulating, Jennifer Aniston has turned off all of her comments on social media. Sus! You couldn't have handled those questions worse. I mean, she's tripping over her words. She can't get it out. When I'm no body language expert, but let me go ahead and analyze. When she says these stories are made up, it's almost like it's so untrue that she cannot get the words to come out of her mouth when she says it. The rigidity that her body takes on when he asks her whether or not it's true, and she looks dead at the crowd to say no, rather than sort of flippantly shrugging it off and saying, of course not, that's not true. And then to go on to say, Michelle more than Barack Obama with the rumors that are coming out. Oh my gosh, this is not a good look. Again, I don't know if these things are true. Allegedly, these things are true. But that video did not make her look good and does not make any clearer the relationship that exists between her and Barack Obama. Now, I don't know. We'll wait and see if anybody addresses this. Of course, if the divorce rumors are true, we're going to find out very shortly that Barack Obama and Michelle Obama are no longer together. Now, I have to think back on Megyn Kelly's point that if they are divorcing, this is going to create a political earthquake within Democratic circles and with the public. I don't know. I have to think about that. I think a lot of people's perceptions of this relationship are going to shatter. We've all heard about Barack Obama and Michelle Obama as this couple that withstands the tests of time, that goes through the presidency 2 terms, has multiple children. Michelle's by his side even when things are difficult, and Barack is by hers. He's constantly talking about their relationship, posting about their relationship, discussing how bonded they are, that they're soulmates, and that he's so excited to spend another decade with her. And to have it end with him having an affair with an A-list celebrity is going to be shocking to many. But how shocking. And of course, we have to bring up the fact that within Democratic circles, there's been a lot of talk about Trump and his infidelity and his adultery and the salacious nature of all of that. I wonder what they're going to do when their beloved Barack Obama allegedly has done something quite similar. And we'll have to remember that Barack Obama was sort of pedestalized and used as an example of the modern man. He's sensible, he's down with modern day feminism, he truly loves his wife. And even with all this success and status and money and fame, he is sticking by Michelle Obama's side. And they were always ones to play that tune every single chance they could. But if this is true, the tune has changed, and Barack Obama has proven that he's just as fallible as every single other person that exists on this earth. And my mind didn't immediately go here, but of course people are now bringing up the racial dynamics of this affair. Barack and Michelle were this black love, black joy couple. People were cheering on a black man being with a black woman, creating black children and reaching the pinnacle of success, being the leader of the free world. And now he is leaving that black woman for a white A-list celebrity who everybody adores. I couldn't care less, but I do wonder what the race-baiting crowd is going to do with this new bit of alleged information. And I gotta be honest, I think there's a lot of impropriety, infidelity, adultery within political life, within celebrity life, and within a lot of people's everyday lives. So this is in no way, shape, or form shocking to me. And I don't know that it's going to create an earthquake like people say it is, but it is shocking to see somebody who's been pedestalized as this example of a good man be seen in a different light. It's been pretty clear that everybody sort of knows the rule, how things work in these circles, but they thought that Barack Obama was the exception. And now, not so much. And that's really all I have to say. I mean, we'll wait and see if this is even true, and if it is, does it create a political earthquake? How are people going to respond to it? Is Barack Obama still going to have and harbor the same goodwill that he's had with the public for so long as this charismatic president who listens to hip-hop music and loves his wife and family? I guess we'll see. I don't know that a lot can break the caricature that people have painted for themselves of Barack Obama. And I gotta say, if you're going to have an affair with somebody from a PR standpoint, I guess Jennifer Aniston's a good pick because she's beloved by the public, and maybe that will soften the blow for people if this comes out and is true. But you'll have to let me know how you'll respond to this down in the comments below. If the business is true, where do you stand? I don't know, guys. Honestly, I couldn't care less. This seems like a run-of-the-mill story as far as politics goes, and I feel like a lot of politicians and elite individuals are doing this, and they're just not getting caught. And if this is true, he just so happened to be caught. If I'm gonna focus on a sexual scandal or sexual impropriety, I prefer to get Epstein's little black book and not talk about Barack Obama and Jennifer Aniston. But here we are, because this is apparently big news. Drop your thoughts in the comments down below. Those are my thoughts. As always, if you disagree with anything I said in this episode, duke it out in the comments down below, but do so respectfully. And if you like this video, like, subscribe, click the notification bell to be notified every single time I post a video for you guys, which is every single day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better.